Good morning, everyone. Andrew Maxey coming at you from my exercise bike. Can't walk or do stairs this morning because got little sleeping upstairs and Mama is out of the country. So here we are. Hey, listen, there's one thing I wanted to speak to. First of all, thank you to everyone who has shown support, particularly to the folks who have donated over the last 24 hours. I can't tell you how much that support means to me, and how encouraging that is, and what it will mean for kids. The thing I wanted to mention is several people have made comments to the effect of, shouldn't be this hard, you shouldn't have to do this. And I agree. That's part of the point here. Educators shouldn't have to climb mountains, shouldn't have to pay for school supplies out of their pocket, shouldn't have to personally figure out how to get the things that students need to be successful in school. But the other side of that is, but if we don't, then it doesn't happen. So we do. In regards to schools having an adequate library, so in our state, there's a set of standards for the size and average age of a library. You're supposed to have 15 books, at least 15 books per child in your school, and the books need to have an average age of 11 years or less. So that's to be considered an exemplary library, school library. The cost of getting most libraries from where they are, because they've been without adequate funding for 10 years, is enormous. It's at least 5 figures. For most schools, it'll probably be 6 figures. So it's this huge task. But this is not something that has to stay broken. This is doable. Just consider this. So if the books need to be an average of 11 years old and you need 15 books per kid, that means that if every school was able to get one new book per child each year, 1.3, but one new book per child, that library would stay up to date. So wherever you're watching this from, just think about this. You probably don't have 6 figures to contribute to a school, but you can commit to buying one book a year for at least one child. The average cost of a book, library-bound book, very important to keep them on the shelves for all 15 years. A library-bound book average cost $25, and at some age levels, some titles, it's less than that. So you can afford that. You can afford that. That's, what is that, 3 Starbucks, depending on what you get at Starbucks. That's one meal out somewhere nice. That's 1 book a year per child. We can do it. So for all the rich and famous folks I've been tagging in my social media posts, most of who haven't responded at all, we thank you. Thank that kind of folks for the contributions they make to public education. But communities can handle this. So my question is, what are you going to do for your school's library? I'm very thankful, and I'm looking forward to more donations towards this campaign. But many of you have your own libraries to think of. So what if you commit to being the person that provides at least one new book for one child every year? Think about it. Thanks for keeping up with this quest. Please make your voice heard. This is not about me. This is not even about librarians and libraries. This is about kids having what they need to become strong readers. There's huge evidence that that's exactly what they need from us. And somehow we figured out how not to give that to them. And we can make it better. We can fix it. Thank you, guys. See you soon.